So I just wanted to do a quick review. I just bought the Taylor Helix Power Tower Plus throttle body spacer 57044. I have a 2003 Dodge Ram Hemi 2500, and you can see this one fits the 03 to 08. Anyway, I bought this off of Amazon, I think for just a little under $100. Here's the old bolts. The new bolts were so much longer that I literally had to get out the Dremel and I had to cut these little parts and pieces off. But then the factory bolts are threaded the whole way down. The bolts that come with the kit are not. They go kind of smooth the rest of the way. Anyway, I had to cut those off. Still wasn't long enough, so go down to Home Depot and buy some washers. Couldn't find the metric bolts for it. Got a 100 pack. I think I put 5 on each. I also have a cold air intake. So there's the throttle body spacer. It's probably kind of hard to see, but it's the thing with the ribs right there. And here's the bolts with all the washers on them. Anyway, here's what it sounds like just revving it. Anyway, I'm gonna pause it real quick and do a follow-up video while driving it so you can hear what it sounds like inside. I originally had bought the Air Raid one. It seemed to be the most popular one out of all of them. And that thing, the whistle, it sounded more like a screech or a belt slipping. That screech didn't go away and it drove me nuts. I took that thing out, sent it right back to Amazon. Amazon's got a great return policy, so I was fortunate with that. But thought I'd try this one. This one has a slightly different design, with it being a Helix design rather than just the threaded kind of screwed design. I've also got a MagnaFlow single pipe out exhaust. Until I get out of my garage. Alright, so in the truck, no codes thrown or nothing. It's pretty easy install. The only pain in the ass was the manipulation of the bolts and going to the store to get washers, because they can't figure out how to send you the right size bolts. But definitely sounds a little bit different, I think, from just revving it from under the hood. Instead of it being a screech, it sounded more like a whoosh, or a, I don't know, sometimes with those guys that have those stainless steel cold air intakes rather than the plastic ones, you get more of that, you know, basically it just sounds like air almost coming out of an air gun or something, but that's just my opinion. So let's give it a little drive and see how it sounds from inside the cabin. Right now I'm real gentle on the throttle because I'm going through a residential in my neighborhood here, and it is not screeching so loud that people on the street are looking at me. There's a little bit of it. Sounds more like, almost like an air leak. More subtle. I mean, you can hear it, but God, it's only about a third as loud as the Air Raid seemed to be. There, I can hear it. Let off and it goes away. Yeah, the pitch mostly follows your throttle position, not so much the RPMs. is residential, so I can. So when I depress the throttle just a little bit, it's like not there, but if I go a little bit more, you can hear it. But if you go just a little bit further, you hear it a little bit different, and that's when you can feel a little bit of a difference in how hard it pulls. I think this one, I don't know, I just put it in. It's the second attempt at one of these things. I think this one I might keep it. It's definitely not as bad as the air raid. I'm sure the air raid works really good. It's just I can't handle the sound. I very rarely turn the radio on. I like to just listen to my motor. So much less than the air raid was, which is what I was going for. I thought I'd take another chance, again buying it from Amazon. Amazon's got a really good return policy. I knew if I didn't like it, I probably could send it back, but anyway, hope this helps any of you guys out there wanting to consider this. It's really subtle. If you put your radio on, you won't hear it at all. I don't know how it is for people on the street if they can hear it, but anyway, thanks for watching.